Jai Gurudev students, I hope you all are doing well. Today in this period we are going to start multiplication of decimals. Now multiplication of two decimal is performed in almost the same way as the multiplication of whole number. The only additional step is to locate the decimal point in the product. Okay, only we have to additionally what we have to do, we have to locate the decimal point. Now here I take an example. You can see over here 2.37 multiplied with 1.5. okay, so what you have to do, convert them into as a whole number. So 2.37 will become 237, 1.5 will become 15. Now if you multiply it as a whole number, you know how to multiply, we'll get 3555. okay, so we have to write it here. Now additionally what we have to do, we have to put the decimal. How we put the decimal? After the decimal we count the digit. After decimal in this number we have two digits, so I am writing here 2 here. After digit we have 1. After decimal, sorry, we have 1 digit. So after decimal we have written here 1. Now here 2 digit plus 1 digit, that is equal to 3. So now in the answer what we have to do is, from the last, from the one side, you have to count the 3 digit. This is 1, 2 and 3, and you have to put a decimal here. So it will become 3.555. I hope this is clear. Now this understand with the help of fraction. So 2.37, if you convert into fraction, what we'll get? We'll get 237 upon 100. This we have already learned in the fraction chapter. 1.5 is equal to 15 upon 10. So when we multiply these two fraction, we know the rule of multiplying of fraction. We multiply the numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. So 237 into 15 upon 100 into 100. So when we multiply numerator and numerator, it is the same example as the above. So we will get 3555. 100 into 10, as we know, 3 zeros, so 1000. Okay. Now this number, if you try to convert into decimal, what you will do? You simply count the digit here down, because it is a like fraction. Sorry, this is the decimal fraction. We know when the denominator is 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, we call such kind of fraction as decimal fraction. So decimal fraction is very easy to convert into decimal, because we count the zeros and from the last we put the decimal. So you'll get 3.555, the same as the above. Okay, I hope this is clear for all of you. Okay, now let's move for the multiplication of decimal by 10, 100 and 1000. Okay, I had taken here various examples. 3.7 into 10. It is very easy to multiply the decimal when we are multiplying with the 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, etc. We simply count the digit. Sorry, we simply count the 0. Okay, and then we count it. We have seen here we have 1 0. So as here 1 0, what we have to do? We have to shift this decimal to 1 digit to the right side. The decimal will shift by 1 digit to the right hand side. Why? Because in multiplication we have to shift the decimal to the right hand side. By how many digits? That will decide on the number of 0 the number have. The 10 have 1 0, so this decimal will shift. So from here the decimal was there, it is shifted to the right side by 1 digit. Okay, so it becomes 37.0, which is nothing but equal to 37. Now one more example you can see here. Okay, the decimal is here. How many zeros? This 100 have 2 0. So that means this decimal will shift it by 2 digits. So if I see here, the decimal was here. So when I shifted 1, 2 digit. Now we know this 0 was not there, right? Because it was not there. But when we shift the 0, something we should place here. So what are we going to place here? We will place here 0. Okay, I hope this is clear for you student. If you try to shift the 2 digit, but we know after decimal we have 1 digit and you need to shift 2 digit you have to shift. So what we have to replace that empty place here by 0. So it becomes 3750.0, which is nothing but 3750. Another example I have take here. This is also 0. Same 1000 30, so this will shift it 1 2 3. So after 6 the decimal get. So here you can see I have written the answer. Okay, same thing if I take here 4.2 into 1000. Here after decimal we have one digit, but we have to shift how many digits? 3 digits. So this will consider as 1, and after that we have to add 2 more zeros because we have to shift 3 digit. Okay, so from here 1 2 3, as this was a nothing, no number was there, we will replace it by 0. So we will get it at 4200. I hope this is very clear for all of you students. Now based on the above, you can see I have taken here 3 examples in a different way, that is fill in the blanks. In the fill in the blanks, it is given empty box here, and here it is a 13.72 multiply with which number, that you will get 137.2. You can see the both numbers are same, only the difference with the decimal. How much decimal it is shifted here? You can see here one digit shifted from here. So what you will write here? You have to write it here 10. Why? Because you can see only one digit shifted here. So here one digit shifted we get. So that means we have to, if we multiply with a number which have 1 0, that is 10, we'll get the number. Same way you can see this number. If you compare this number with this number, what you will see? Here the decimal is shifted 1 2 digit. It's shifted here. Right? You can see it is 1.37. Yes, it is 1.37. So how many digit it is shifted? 2 digit. So what you will write in this box? You have to write it as 100. I hope this is clear for all of you. In the same way, I have underlined already. The decimal is shifted here 1 2 3 digit to the right hand side. Okay, so when we shift it to right hand side, that means we have to multiply, which is already given here. So by which number we have to multiply, so that we will get 13.7. We have to multiply with 1000. Okay, so I hope this topic is clear, multiplication of decimal. Thank you.